In this age we call the declining Dharma time, when faith seems to weaken, confusion spreads, and our hearts are often clouded by fear, desire, and restlessness. The Bodhisattva path becomes more precious than ever. It's not some distant, lofty ideal reserved for saints of the past. Instead, it is a living invitation for each and every one of us to awaken the compassion and wisdom that lie dormant within our own hearts. So, what exactly is this age of declining Dharma? It's not that the world itself has become inherently worse. Rather, it's a reflection of the human mind drifting further from clarity, from mindfulness, from its own true nature. A disturbed mind gives rise to a disturbed world. A mind filled with darkness sees only a life shrouded in shadows. In such conditions, cultivating the Bodhisattva path is certainly difficult. It requires effort, patience, and resolve. But precisely because it is so difficult, every single wholesome intention, every small act of kindness shines with immeasurable value. It's like a single, steady lamp illuminating a long, dark night, providing guidance and hope for all who see it. The Bodhisattva path begins not with grand, impossible gestures, but with the simple, profound stirring of great compassion in our hearts. This Bodhisattva heart isn't an unreachable vow. It's that feeling of empathy that arises when you see another being suffer. It's that moment of awakening when you recognize your own ignorance and confusion. It's the simple act of generating a moment of peace and stillness within yourself, right in the middle of a chaotic world. This great compassion isn't a sentimental weakness. It is the courageous strength to keep your heart open, even when faced with adversity. It's the refusal to let anger, selfishness, or indifference overshadow the innate light within you. Think about it. A sincere word of comfort to a friend in distress, a moment of patience when you're feeling frustrated, a small act of support for someone who is struggling. These are the real tangible manifestations of Bodhisattva practice in our everyday lives. They are not small things. They are everything. But compassion alone, without wisdom, can sometimes get lost. Just as a sailor needs a compass to navigate the vast ocean, a bodhisattva needs wisdom to steer through the currents of confusion. In this age of decline, we are constantly bombarded with false beliefs, misinformation, subtle desires, and superstitions. They are everywhere online, in conversations, and even in our own minds. Without the guiding light of wisdom, we are easily swept away by these unwholesome currents. We might mistake what is harmful for what is helpful, and what is helpful for what is harmful. We lose touch with our true nature, that clear, peaceful core of our being. This is why a bodhisattva cultivates precepts, mindfulness, and an understanding of reality. They contemplate dependent origination and seeing clearly that all phenomena arise because of conditions. Nothing has a fixed, independent self. Nothing is worth clinging to with desperate attachment. They understand that only the wholesome, clear mind is the unfailing lamp that can guide us through the darkness. This wisdom allows their compassion to be effective, skillful, and truly beneficial. So how do we practice this in our modern digital world? An era where we are more connected than ever, yet often feel more lonely, where we are flooded with information, yet can feel spiritually empty. In this context, the Bodhisattva path is not just relevant, it is essential. Modern Bodhisattva practice can be very practical. It includes keeping our speech pure on social media, choosing not to spread anger, gossip, or harsh judgments. It's about consciously refraining from adding more negativity to the world. It means actively cultivating gratitude and joy in our daily lives, even for the simplest things. It's about helping others within our capacity, whether it's a grand gesture or a small, unseen act of kindness. It's about maintaining mindfulness amidst the endless sea of information. Not letting ourselves be constantly pulled in 1,000 different directions. It's about practicing kindness in the most simple, ordinary actions at home, at work, in our communities. These are the quiet, steady footsteps of bodhisattvas walking in the world today. Ultimately, the true strength of this path lies in the power of vows. A vow is a profound commitment, a direction for the heart. No age, not even this so-called declining age, can hinder a person who carries a great vow. A sincere vow has the power to transform our karmic conditions and open the path of liberation, not just for ourselves, but for all those we connect with. The 4 great vows of the Bodhisattva continue to echo through all of time, as relevant now as they have ever been. Sentient beings are countless. I vow to liberate them. Afflictions are inexhaustible. I vow to transcend them. Dharma gates are boundless. I vow to master them. The Buddha way is supreme. I vow to realize it. In this age, even one person who sincerely upholds these vows becomes a pillar of strength and a beacon of hope for the world. In conclusion, times may change, societies will fluctuate, and the world will continue its cycle of rising and falling. But the Bodhisattva heart, the vow to awaken for the benefit of all, remains unshaken. It is like a drop of cool nectar in a vast desert, or a beautiful lotus blooming unstained from the mud. A true Bodhisattva does not wait to find a perfect, pure land in which to practice. They strive to bring a pure mind into this very imperfect world. They do not wait for some golden age of true Dharma to start cultivating goodness. In fact, it is precisely within this declining age that their vow becomes even more resolute, their light even more brilliant. This is the spirit of This is the heart of the great vehicle. If these teachings have brought you any benefit, please consider liking this video, sharing it with others, and subscribing to our channel. Let's build a community of peace and wisdom together in this modern age. Thank you for listening.